What's good, y'all? SLITA here, Sports Live in the ATL. Oh, my goodness. Been watching some movies, drinking a little bit, trying to had a nice shower, unwind, because this trade deadline and the expectation just really has me frustrated. By the way, hit that like button, comment, subscribe. I guess more so than the massive disappointment of not addressing the need of starting pitching at the deadline. Alex Anthopoulos should be fired and/or should resign at the end of the year. The fact that we didn't get starting pitching when every other team did, and we clearly have the capabilities to do so, and we're going to be riding the rest of the year, unless there's waiver claims, whatever, we're going to be riding with Chris Sale, Taylor Mahle, Grant Holmes, Bryce Elder, maybe J.R. Ritchie will be brought back up at some point. Just A.J. Smith-Shawver, Spencer Swellenbach, trying to compete with what the Dodgers have and what the Brewers have and the Padres have and the Cubs have and the Phillies have. Each one of them have 1 and 2 starters, and most of them have 3, 4, and 5, and we got 1. The most disappointing thing, aside of not picking up what we need, is the fact that I'm going to be rooting for this team, this first place ball club. Why? Because in the end, we're not going to win a World Series. We shouldn't win a World Series. This pitching, clearly, I obviously hope so, but this pitching staff should not be able to go into the postseason with all the inexperience that it has. Strider hasn't looked good in the postseason, and he's hurt, but he's going to be out probably the rest of the year anyway. Bryce Elder hasn't really looked good in any playoff appearances that he's done. I don't think Taylor Mahle has pitched in the postseason. I could be wrong. Spencer Swellenbach, maybe one postseason start, I think, if any. I'm not even sure if he's even been in a postseason game. A.J. Smith-Shawver, Bryce Elder, Ronaldo Lopez, and you're going up against the guys that these other teams have. It's just like what are we doing these 2 months? What are we in first place for? Right? The only way we're going to win a World Series is 2 things. Well, a couple things, actually. A miracle from God, the sports gods. Our offense has to be able to carry us in the postseason, but when does that really happen in the playoffs? Pitching beats hitting in the postseason. And these other teams, including the Dodgers and all these teams with pitching, have to just struggle. I just don't see how the Braves are going to win a ring. I really don't. I'm not going to sit here and be one of those fans that's going to be like, well, we got a first place team and we'll get it. No. I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to set myself up for disappointment. I'll already be disappointed when we lose in the playoffs, or if we lose. I can't say we will because you never know. Miracles happen. But I'm not going to set myself up mentally expecting to win a World Series. I don't expect us to come close. Not that we don't have offensive talent and a lot of talent on the team, but the pitching is what's going to cost us because Alex has done absolutely nothing. I just don't know how you can go a trade deadline like that with the glaring hole that we got and let everybody else build their starting pitching while we do absolutely nothing. I'm sorry, we did nothing. The acquisitions that we got were nothing. Nothing. All the acquisitions that the Braves got today at the deadline and yet on Sunday are not helping the starting pitching staff at all. So we're basically going to be praying that Chris Sale can hold up his part, which is unfair to him to put all that pressure on him, and pray everybody else pitches well. It's oh my God, man. So I'm sort of more calm now than I was earlier, but this is going to sting because I see the inevitable. I see what's going to come. As a fan, you want your team to win championships, but I don't see how the Braves are going to win a World Series now. I don't. Like I said, miracles do happen, but not many miracles happen to my teams. Alex Anthopoulos should be. Why is he still working? Why does he still have a job? He should be ashamed of himself. There's not a goddamn thing that he can say that should convince any real Braves fan that he did what he could. What's the point of having all this money to spend? What's the point of having all this farm system to use if we're not going to do it? I mean, why do we have anybody on our ball club? Why do the Braves even exist? Why do we have any good players on our ball club if you're not going to improve? The objective is to improve upon what you got, especially when you're trying to win a ring. You know, I'm just having a hard time understanding why he didn't do anything. I really don't. So, but I'm still going to watch the games. Obviously, I'm a fan. I'm going to be crossing my fingers come playoff time if we hold on to the spot. It looks like maybe the division title is the only title we're going to raise here. You know, but we're just going to need a miracle from the sports gods to pull this off. Real talk. But I'm standing by my decision. I went to 4 Braves games this year. Braves won all 4. I refuse to go to any other Braves game this year. The only way I would go to a Braves game this year or even consider it is if the Braves make the NLCS. Even though those tickets are going to be massively expensive, but I would only consider it then. The Braves have ruined me wanting to go watch them clinch the division, because what's the point if we're not going to win a World Series? What's the point? I'm not giving them any more of my fucking money. I'm not giving them, wasting my gas to drive up there. It's pretty taxing when you've got to drive to Truist Park with all the traffic. Parking is overpriced. Food is overpriced. I'm not doing it. Why? Because I'm not going to reward the Braves' ownership pockets and general manager pockets with my hard-earned money. My precious time and effort when they didn't give a shit about us as fans. Doing what they did today was a fucking insult to the fans. It was a slap in the face. So, Alex, you can shut the hell up. You can resign your position, please. And don't ever mention to us again that you're trying to win a World Series. Because you definitely are not. SLITA here, Sports Live in ATL. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.